Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Lucas here to talk about some more European League this time. Just very quickly though, before I do jump into the predictions, if you wouldn't mind subscribing if you like the content and just sticking around and let me know in the comments what you think, that'd be perfect. But all that aside, without further ado, I'm just going to jump straight into the predictions. So I only have one Playday to predict this time, Playday 7, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Playday 8 and Playday 9, I'm going to put them in one video, and I'm hopefully going to have that uploaded Friday, this coming week. So that should make things a little bit easier for this video. I'll just have one set of games to predict. So let's go right into it. Match number 1 is going to be Train Hard versus Empire. Now, Empire, I think, are going to be riding quite high off their win against G2. Like I said in my last EU League predictions video, Empire play better against the teams that they seem to know, so familiar teams from last season. And that really showed against G2. They managed to push it to overtime, and we saw one of the just craziest rounds we've ever seen, including, client-sided dead bodies and just various glitches and nonsense happening, which made for quite an entertaining round, but there weren't any casters to cast it because they were having technical difficulties. But all that aside, the game was great. It was really interesting to watch, and Empire came away with the win, so I think they're going to carry that momentum forward, and they're going to just really take it to Train Hard on the day. Poor Train Hard, they've not done great this season, and unfortunately I don't see them beating Empire either, so I'm going to give my prediction to Empire on this one. Game number 2 is going to be Virtus Pro versus Cavanagh. It's a tricky one because, I don't think we've really ever seen these teams play before, so it could go either way. I think, though, that Cavanagh are going to come with the element of surprise, and Vertis Pro are just going to end up sending out more tweets saying that they got unlucky. So it's to be seen. I mean, that's what I want to see personally. I want to see Cavanagh win this one. So I'm just going to go with my heart on this and say that Cavanagh take the win. But on the day, anything could happen. Vertis Pro look fairly shaky, but this could be the start of a good run of form into the end of the stage. But I'm still going to go with Cavanagh on this one and go with my heart. Yeah, Cavanagh take this one. G2 versus BDS is going to be game 3. My heart really does want to say G2 take this, but in all honesty, I don't think they do. It'd be great to see them beat BDS, but BDS have looked quite dominant, to be fair. I know I said that they looked a bit shaky compared to what I was expecting to see from them. That being said, though, they're still sitting at the top of the league with the most games won. It'd be nice to see G2 trip them up, which would then allow Navi to run in and take that top spot. But I just don't see it happening, if I'm quite honest. It's a tricky one. I really want G2 to win it, but I think I'm just going to have to go with my head on this one and say that BDS take the win. So there we go. I'm gonna give my prediction to BDS for this one, but keep my fingers crossed that G2 win. So we'll see what happens. Game number 4 then is going to be Navi versus Rogue. It's no surprise that I think Navi are going to take this one. They've been contenders for the top spot of the league all season, pretty much, all through this stage. Rogue, on the other hand, have looked like a new team compared to Stage 2 last season. But that being said, I don't think they're going to have enough to topple Navi. Navi are going to be looking for a bit of a bounce back as well after that loss to Vitality. And I think they're just going to come out the gate raring to go. They're going to be firing on all cylinders, and they're just not going to bend over for Rogue, unfortunately. Unfortunately for Rogue. So yeah, I'm going to give this one to Navi. It's going to be a good match to watch, though. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it go all the way to overtime and then it break my heart, because that seems to be the only purpose of overtime these days. It goes to overtime and then my prediction gets floundered at the last second, so let's see what happens. I'm confident in saying Navi win this one though, and if I end up looking like an idiot come Monday, oh well. We'll see. That leaves us with our final game of Playday 7. It's going to be Vitality versus Secret. This could be a real battle of the underdogs. It's going to be an interesting game to watch, to say the least. I think Vitality are going to take it. Both teams have looked surprisingly strong, stronger than I expected them to at the start of the stage. But Vitality just seem to have something that really clicks. They showed it against G2. You know, P4 just crouch walking inside, fucking shit up, and then the rest of the team falls in. But I don't know. Secret could surprise them, because Secret as well, they've shown that they're not willing to just kneel down to any team. They're going to put up a fight. That being said, I'm still going to go with Vitality on this one. I think they've just got that little bit extra to push them across the finish line. So I'm going to slide my prediction Vitality's way. So there we go, that wraps up my predictions. They were fairly short and snappy, I didn't want to waste too much of your time. We'll see how much of a fool I look come Monday. Yeah, if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to leave 2 other videos on screen here, 2 of my funny moments videos for you to go and watch. And one of them, again, will be my favourite video. It's one that I'm quite fond of. The other one will just be my most recent, or maybe I'll surprise you and throw a different one in there, who knows. Depends how I'm feeling at the time when I edit this. But yeah, thank you very much for sticking around. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Peace. As you can see, I no longer have the plants in my room. My mum got rid of them. She took them to the real greenhouse in the garden now. So that's kind of good for me. I don't feel responsible for the plants anymore. I do kind of be missing them though. I feel empty, like I've lost a piece of myself.